Hey guys, Dr. Patrice Carter here, the coach's coach, and I'm so excited because today we have a really amazing topic. And not only is that the reason why I'm excited because today we're doing it from Jam Jams. We're doing it from home with Jam Jams on. So if you're listening to this, you're watching this video, I need you to stop what you're doing and go put on your pajamas and get a cup of coffee or a cup of tea because this is super important, okay? Listen up. Seriously. But today I am excited about our topic because I want to share with you the 8 daily practices that I do every day to help me be successful as a professional life coach, and I want to share them with you. Now, if there's something that I share that you're already doing and you're like, Dr. Patrice, I've already been on that, then please be sure to share in the comments below. Let me know what you do, because there may be something, a new habit or a new ritual or something I want to pick up. Ritual being not anything religious, mind you, but something cool and fun. So the first thing that I do every day without fail is I have a cup of coffee. So I'm going to take a sip. Coffee is not optional, it is mandatory. Now, some of you may not be coffee drinkers, some of you may be tea drinkers, and that's totally fine. I love tea as well. And if you are a tea drinker, tell me some of your favorites. My favorites are English breakfast, Irish breakfast. I love a nice cup of jasmine tea, and I love herbal teas, chai, all that. So I'm all about tea. In addition to that, I'll caveat this by saying not only do I have a cup of coffee and or a cup of tea, depending on how I feel, I also have a nice cold glass of water. So I think it's so important that as those of us who talk for a living, guys, we talk all day. My husband is like, you're always talking, and it's true. We talk for a living. Our vocal cords get dry. We make money using our vocal cords and our voice, so we have to take really great care of that. And the way we do that is to make sure that we keep it lubricated. And so with that, I have a nice cold glass of water every morning before I even have coffee. Sometimes I'll do a bottle of room temperature water because warm water is actually better for your vocal cords, I'm told. Some people also do water with lemon and that type of thing. So I'm very serious when I say that we have to hydrate and stay hydrated, because also our body is 70% water. And to be successful and do the things that we need to do, we need to be well. Okay, so that's the first thing, is get a drink. Coffee, tea, water, whatever floats your boat. The second thing I do, and the reason I do the coffee first, is because I want to have time with Jesus. I want to have time to do my devotional. Sometimes it's just I'm reading. I may be studying the Bible, or I have like a really favorite devotional. Right now I'm reading one called Lifeline by Coach Tiffany Garrigan, and I'll leave that in the show notes below. I also love, like I said, to meditate. Sometimes I just sit in total silence because, again, guys, we're talking all day. We're engaging people all day. We're working with people spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically all day. So I try to prepare myself in advance by having quiet space and quiet time with God and with myself. So if I'm not meditating in silence, what I will do is put on some type of soaking prophetic worship. I'll share a link to my favorite channels on YouTube. So I'll do that, or I'll listen to worship, or I'll listen to my favorite worship CD. I'll share that as well. So tell me some things that you guys do. So I have coffee, number 1, that's first, and water. 2, I pray. I spend time with Jesus. I journal. I love journaling. I'm not always faithful to it, but if I have something I need to just sort of get processing in my mind, I do that. I think over anything God might have shown me or revealed to me through the night that is relevant for the day I'm in, or a message he's trying to get through to me. And also, the third thing I do, and I really cannot stress this enough, is as healers, because coaches, life coaches, we are healers. We're in the healing work of healing others. We need to make sure that we're well. I will continue to say that throughout this broadcast. But the third thing I do is I get some form of movement. I used to be really crappy about that. Like, I would put it on my calendar, and I would be a person who, I was a person who liked to work out at night. And I like to work out in the evening because I saw it as a way to kind of give myself, a way to come down at the end of a long, busy day. But then I found that I was too tired at the end of the day, so I wasn't getting it done. So this year I incorporated doing my workout in the morning, 30 minutes max, and it has to be fun. So I was making myself do workouts that were not fun for me, and it was just more like a chore and a drag. And I'm like, no, I'm going to be 52 this year. It's 2020. We've already had enough negativity with COVID. I need to do something that is fun and that is engaging. So I'll go on YouTube and I'll look for videos and things of that nature that really speak to me. They could be weightlifting, cardio, dance, yoga, anything fun. That's what I'm doing, 30 minutes. So you want to, 3, make sure that you get in some movement or do some form of self-care. That could be giving yourself a facial. It could be beating your face. It could be working on your beard if you're a gentleman listening to this. It could be punching a punching bag, going for a walk, going for a run, taking the dog out, or just playing with your pets or playing with your kids, talking to your spouse or significant others. But do something that nourishes your soul and your spirit before you start work, okay? And then the 4th thing I do, and this is so important to me, it's critical to my peace of mind and also sets me up for success, is I plan the night before. I plan my day the day before. I plan my day the night before. So what I mean by that is, so for instance, at the end of tonight, I will look at my schedule for tomorrow, and I'll look to see what appointments I have, what calls I have to make, or calls are going to have been scheduled with me. And I'll review those and sort of get myself together around that, make any notes. I'll also look at what I have scheduled for that day, and I'll either delete things that, I can, avoid, or that I've completed, not avoid, but things I've completed, or things I can push off that are not critical tasks. And I just basically go through and refine my schedule so that when I get up, I'm ready to go. And so I do that. I plan the night before. I go through it. Like I said, I revise my schedule. I adjust it. I just get it organized. Then I think about what I'm going to wear, because I don't want to fight with my closet when I get up. Not that I have that many clothes anyway, and that's part of it, is I don't have a lot to fight with. So I need to go in and just think about, do I have any meetings? Am I going to be on video? Who will I meet tomorrow? Or can I just stay in pajamas all day? So even if it's just picking out a fresh pair of pajamas, but in all seriousness, I think about my outfit. I think about my hair. What do I need to do to prepare my hairdo? And I also think about meals. Now, I may not physically prep the meals. I may, but I definitely plan the meals. And so I think about what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And that's something I used to also not do. And I would find myself completely exhausted, run down, fatigued, with no energy to get through my day. And it affects your brain. It affects your ability to cognitively think, because the brain is comprised of many things, but it's predominantly comprised of fat. I know some of you like to cut fat out of your diet, but I really want to encourage you that fat is essential for healthy brain function. So you want to make sure that you're eating whole, nourishing foods, and you do that on a regular and consistent basis. So I'm planning my meals, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat. And then also I'm thinking about any additional tasks or things I need to do. I call them Proverbs 31 duties, meaning my wifely duties, things I need to handle to make sure that my home is running and functioning effectively. 5, this is something that comes from 4, because 4 is what you're doing the night before. You're planning in advance. 5 is you want to pick your top 3 to 5 most important tasks that you want to get accomplished that day. And so what that looks like is any income producing activities, any follow-up calls that you need to make, any new business that you need to seek out, and thinking about your day and scheduling it so that you are getting your administrative tasks done when you when you're not doing income producing activities. So you want to use your best energy for the most important task. And so you need to think about 3 to 5 most important tasks, what has to get done today. And what I do is I pray about those tasks, because some things can seem like a good idea, but are they a God idea? And you want to use your best energy to get that done. So with that, I also factor in breaks throughout my day so that I can eat my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack that I have scheduled. And this may seem overly simplistic, so if you're doing that, hey, kudos to you. But some people, entrepreneurs, are really bad about self-care and about taking that time to really factor these things in, and we find ourselves struggling because when you work a traditional job, you have a lunch built in and you have 2 breaks. But when you work for yourself, you'll work bill to bill. I won't speak for you, I have been guilty of working bill to bill without a break, without a meal, and that's not healthy. Okay, number 6, you want to be intentional and be present at your desk. So once you sit down or you have a standing desk, you stand up at your desk, You want to be focused. And by that I mean cutting off your notifications, putting your phone on do not disturb, or putting a sign on your door to let people know that you're working if you're at home, or if you are in a co-working space or an office. And you want to do that so that you can really focus on and be present for not only your clients, but for yourself and those 3 to 5 tasks that you have to get accomplished. And so it's okay to not be disturbed. It's really important so that you can be successful. I used to let people interrupt my day every day, all day with, hey, can you do this? Hey, you have 5 minutes. And 5 minutes turns into like 15 minutes. And then an hour, because it takes you, I read somewhere that it takes 30 minutes to an hour for someone to really get back focused once they've been interrupted on the task they were working on. So do your best to minimize interruptions if you want to be productive, and productivity leads to success. Number 7, show up and do the work. And that's really important because oftentimes we have businesses, but sometimes we don't show up. I was guilty a long time for not showing up. And then I would lament within myself and to my sister and to others that, I just wasn't making money. I wasn't being successful in my business, but the Holy Spirit let me know. The Lord told me, he was like, but you're not showing up. And those people that you see, that you admire, that you look at them and you feel bad about yourself, they're getting up and they're sitting at their desk and they're doing their work. And so you want to show up, and you don't just want to show up and spin your wheels, but you want to show up and do the work. Do the thing that's scary to you. Do the thing that's big. Get it done first. Let it be your number 1 task and get it out of the way. And then 8, please, 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 this is so important. Stop working at a decent time. I was so bad about working into the night. So I would start my work day. I try to get to my home office by like 9, 10 o'clock at the latest. Sometimes it's 11, and that kind of pushes me later into the night depending on what I have to do. But I've been guilty, guys, of working way too late, not eating, way too late for what was healthy, I feel, for me, which is like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. Like, it's not a production. This isn't a production site. I'm running a coaching business. And so with that, stop at a decent hour, determine what your coaching hours are going to be, and adjust accordingly, and take time off. Stop working, complete your task, and get up. Reorganize your space, set your day for the next day, and go enjoy your family, go enjoy your life, go put your pajamas back on, or put a new pair of pajamas on, and go get some dinner and Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu out, whatever it is that makes you happy. Go read a great book, but really enjoy your time, enjoy your evening every night so you can start over again the next day refreshed. So guys, I hope this has been helpful to you. Again, I'm Dr. Patrice Carter, the Coach's Coach, and through my company, as I shared, we certify, equip, and train Christian life coaches. I want to share with you that if you are interested in becoming a certified Christian life coach, that you can do that with us. We would love to talk with you about it and hear what your vision is for coaching. We offer live coach instruction, 12 weeks, live instruction. And our program is credentialed at the board certification level for 60 hours of coach-specific training. The classes start every quarter. We take 5 coaches per class, and we offer 3 class sections. And they're very affordable. We have quality instruction, and I would love to share more with you about that. If you want to reach out to me, just shoot me a DM, or you can reach me on my website at www.drpatricecarter.com. The other way that you can become a certified Christian life coach is through our e-coach course. That is a mobile-ready, video-based, self-paced coach certification program. It is also board certified and credentialed, and you can start at any time and finish as short and as little or as much time as you need. That is an excellent option for those of you that are on the go and don't have time to actually sit in a class. In addition to that, that live class, I say sit in class, I mean virtually. We meet via Zoom. And so those are 2 ways that you can join us, and I'll share that information. Again, you can go to my website, www.drpatricecarter.com, and or if those 2 things are not a fit for you, but you still want to walk with me and glean from me as it relates to life coaching, I invite you to join my private Facebook group. It's the Coach's Coach Facebook group. Is $20 a month. It's a mastermind group, and I share tools, tips, and resources to help you be better and be bomb as a life coach. So guys, thank you so much. I look forward to connecting with you. Please let me know if this was helpful. Let me know what you do to set yourself up for success every day, to be productive and to be a great life coach. And also connect with me. So if this was helpful, please like, share, subscribe, reach out, connect, and share. Okay, God bless you guys, and thank you so much.